Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Chrissy and today I have a new video. So I haven't really done a video this week, so I'm going to kind of just run you guys through what I've been doing this week because I promised you guys certain content and that's not all going to happen, but some of it did. I finished the poster board. It took me about 4 hours to do. But it's done, and I actually think it looks really good. It represents the channel well, and it represents me well. So, on to what else I've done. I promised you guys squishy remakes. We had this wonderful little ice cream from Walmart. It's a Shopikins one, but the color it didn't look right to me. So I redid the colors on the actual ice cream part with puffy paints, and it worked well. Still very, actually, if you kind of compare how squishy the ice cream is now to how squishy and slow rising the cone is, it didn't change it a whole lot, which I kind of like. But there was this ugly yellow that I think was supposed to be vanilla, and then it was an ugly puke green and an ugly blood red. And they just didn't go well together. So what I did was I turned the red into peppermint candy ice cream, and then I turned the green into mint chocolate chip, and the yellow into actual peppermint ice cream with chocolate drizzle. That's the first remake I did. Next one was I bought that boring plain bread roll thing, and I love bread. I really do. I love squishy breads. I think they're cute and they're perfect size. But the one I had bought was a very undermade piece. And here is what I did to remake it. I made it into a sandwich. With some meat, some cheese, some lettuce, tomato, onion, and it is very more squishy, very much more squishy. And I actually ended up redoing the bread color too because the bread color was just like it didn't look right to me. The last makeover I did was this donut. I bought this donut a while back, and I loved the donut. I really do. But the top decorative piece, the frosting and stuff, it didn't have any character. It didn't have any style to it. It was very boring. So I took all that off, and then I added blue glaze to it with a purple and pink swirl and a little face, and I think it looks much more cute. Yeah, I also did several homemade squishies, so I'm gonna kind of run through them. I did a strawberry because I like the strawberry squishies. I think they're kind of cool, and it is a chocolate dip squishy because I love chocolate. And it is with cheaper foam, but all the homemade ones are with cheaper foam, but they are still quite fun and squishy. They aren't super slow rising, but that could just be how much paint I put on them, because I didn't put a whole lot on them. I also did some grapes, because grapes. Grapes are probably my second favorite fruits, and I just really wanted some grapes done. This next one is a triple goddess squishy, and it is the 3 moons, and as you can tell, it is a little slower rising than the grapes and the strawberry. It is also kind of thin though. I cut it a little too thin because when I was doing it, I was kind of trying to play with the foam still, essentially, and I actually did it off of another piece that ended up being scrap foam, but I was able to save a large piece, so I wanted to do a triple goddess one because I am pagan, and I thought it was kind of cool because it's, you know, it's me. So, it is Pride Month, so of course we have Toasty, the rainbow toast. He is actually a little bit more slow rising than the other because there's a lot of puffy paint on him. In total, Toasty and the next one I'm going to show you took the longest. The next one is Carmilla Coffee. I love her because she is my coffee buddy. As you can tell, she is actually fairly slow rising, especially like up in the whipped cream. Now, the white was a trick because my foam is not white. It is a bluish, it is a very pale blue. So the white was tricky for the whipped cream. So it kind of ended up not being the greatest, but I absolutely love her because I love my coffee, and she is now my coffee buddy. So I love it, and like she is big enough that I can squeeze her in my entire hand, and I can, actually enjoy squishing her. The cherry is also part of the initial piece, so it is still squishy. The straw I did attach last because it was really hard for me to try to do the cherry. So I really didn't want to try to do the straw too. So I did cut out the straw separately and attach it separately. But I love her and she's adorable. I do have another video that I'm going to try to do this week. Whenever I finish the project I'm working on for it. They're the melty beads, and they're pearl beads. I have several different things that I've been working on with them, and this one that I'm working on is taking a little bit more finesse than I initially expected. So I am going to do a video on them. I'm not going to do a how-to video or a DIY. I'm just going to kind of show you guys a couple of the things you can make with them with very simple shapes and design and just a little bit of creativity. But that is all for this video because I am out of squishies to show you guys. And I showed you guys the board already. The board my son actually did help a little bit with, so I had to keep it fairly simple. And also, I kind of did it on a day that I had other stuff going on too, so it did stay fairly simple. However, simple with me is never simple. I ran out of stickers about a quarter of the way through and had to go get more. And then it took several hours in total to align them all the way we wanted them, to set it up the way we wanted it, to make sure it was visually appealing and it wasn't too busy. And so, please enjoy the drop back as I do it because this is my drop back because I love it and it's about right size for what I need to do. But this is it, guys. This is the video for this week. Well, for today anyway. I will see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe.